In this episode of 10 Best Ones, we are going to check out the top 5 best ergonomic keyboards in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these ergonomic keyboards, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so, let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the Microsoft Surface Ergonomic Keyboard. The Microsoft Surface is an ergonomic keyboard that would be a top choice for everyone who wants to type comfortably and have a space to place its wrists, without paying a large amount of money. From a design perspective, this keyboard has a split key design, which is a step ahead of the traditional QWERTY layout, since the keys themselves are positioned specifically to meet the human's natural finger placement. At the bottom, there is the wrist rest, which has a two-tone gray Alcantara surface, that has been highly praised by the customers, due to the fact that it is durable, and it feels really smooth under your wrist. For your information, the Alcantara is a unique Italian material, that looks and feels good on touch. In terms of connectivities, this model is Bluetooth enabled, has a HID support, and according to the manufacturer, the keyboard has a wireless range of up to 32 feet, which is really cool for its price. Moving on, if you flip the keyboard over, you will instantly find the battery slot, that holds two AAA pre-installed batteries, which are rated up to 12 months of usage, before you substitute with new. Before we move to the next section, I'd like to mention that I would really like if Microsoft has made it backlit, but either way, for the price you pay, this is very common. But now, let's talk about the performance. According to the users, this keyboard has a decent key travel, while the keys themselves feel really gentle on touch, and I particularly like this, due to the fact that you can type accurately and fast without any problem. When you combine your typing experience with its smooth wrist rest, it by default means that you won't feel any strains, even if you've been typing for a prolonged period of time, so I really have to admit that the Microsoft has done a really good job here. To conclude, if you're looking for an ergonomic keyboard for personal and professional usage, then the Microsoft Surface would be a really good choice for you. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Logitech Craft. The Logitech Craft is a handsome, ergonomic wireless keyboard that is widely known for its quality buttons that will let you have the most enjoyable typing experience, like you've never previously tasted. From a design perspective, the Craft sports an elegant, aluminum dark gray body, that houses an input dial positioned at the top left corner, a numpad on the right, 3 dedicated buttons, that will let you type and switch between devices, and an aluminum bar at the top, which has a USB Type-C port for charging the battery, and itself. So when you see it as a whole, it looks and feels really solid. Moving on, you will be completely free from the cables, since this keyboard is wireless, and has a durable built-in battery, that can last up to a week of usage according to the users. Now, let's talk about the features. The Logitech Craft's buttons are very silent, and due to their spherical design, your fingers will lay perfectly good to the keys themselves, and this means that you will be able to type quickly and accurately without missing any key. Another great thing about the keys is that they are backlit, which by default means that you can type equally good during the day and the night, due to the fact that you can always have a clear sight on them. Moving on, I'd suggest you download the Logitech Option software, because you will benefit really much by having it, since this software will let you use its optimized app profiles, for Adobe Photoshop, Microsoft Office Package, the Adobe Premiere Pro CC and many more, so if your work requires these applications, then your productivity will be dramatically enhanced. I would also want to mention that this keyboard can connect to up to 3 devices at the same time, and it is also compatible with Mac and Windows operating systems, so you would never be restricted on anything. Overall, I strongly recommend you consider the Logitech Craft as your next purchase, because of its stylish look, and comfortable keys, that will let you type for hours, without feeling any fatigue. Next up, at number 3, we have the Cooler Master MK750. The Cooler Master MK750 is a full-size, ergonomic mechanical gaming keyboard that comes with a large wrist rest, that will ensure that you can have a strain-free gaming marathon, for your ultimate experience. From a design perspective, the MK750 sports a floating key design, which is getting more and more popular, due to the fact that the keycaps float above the included Cherry MX brown switches, so the built-in LEDs could glow even brighter. I would also like to mention that the keyboard has an anodized cobalt aluminum top plate that will ensure long years of usage, while at the bottom, there is the padded removable magnetic wrist rest, which according to the users, can deliver a feather-like feeling. Before we move to the next section, I'd like to inform you that this keyboard is wired, and comes with a braided removable cable with a USB-C connector. However, you won't find a USB pass-through, which I think that Cooler Master should have implemented. But now, let's talk about the performance. The MK750 has a hybrid key rollover, which is a combination of an N key and a 6-key rollover that into one piece, with the intention to maximize the keyboard's ability in terms of registering every key press that you make. Moreover, the Cherry MX switches, as you know, are really durable, and extremely responsive, so they can handle up to 50 million keystrokes, before you substitute them with other, so basically, you won't have to invest on anything for a longer period of time. For your information, Cooler Master has also included 9 purple double-shot PBT gaming keycaps, of which you can take an advantage, and as you can see, this keyboard offers a great value for its cost. I would also want to inform you that the MK750 is powered by a 32-bit ARM Cortex processor, which I particularly like due to the fact that your keystrokes will not be only registered instantly, but you won't also find any problems in terms of saving and executing macro commands. To conclude, the Cooler Master MK750 would be a top option for everyone who is looking for an ergonomic mechanical keyboard that will drastically enhance your gaming experience. Moving on, at number 2, we have the Razer Ornata Chroma. The Razer Ornata Chrome is a mechanical keyboard that looks as powerful as it performs. So, let's find out what makes this keyboard so special and what is the Razer's secret. From a design perspective, the Ornata Chrome features soft cushioned mecha membrane keys and an ergonomic magnetic wrist rest that is covered in leather, so you can have a place where to rest your wrist while typing or playing games. This keyboard is wired, and Razer has included a USB 2.0 port, but unfortunately, there isn't any audio pass-through for connecting additional devices or headphones. In addition, the Ornata Chroma is powered by the Razer Chroma software, which includes up to 16.8 million customizable color options and a wide variety of macros, effects and much more, for which we will talk more in the following section. Now, let's talk about its features. A really interesting thing about the keys is their size. They aren't short, neither massive, but they are medium. Razer designed the keycaps in this way in order to reduce the time it takes for your actions to be registered. The caps also feature the so-called mecha membrane technology, which means that they deliver a crisp tactile feedback along with a cushioned touch and an incredible accuracy. The keyboard also supports a 10-key rollover and 10-key anti-ghosting, which means that even if you click on up to 10 keys at the same time, the commands will be executed perfectly every time, so you can type and play games incredibly well. Another great thing about the keycaps is that you can assign them to shine individually, so you can try this out by using the Razer Chroma software. The software also offers many other lighting effects such as the starlight, wave, spectrum cycling, which cycles through all colors, breathing, fades in and out 1 or 2 colors at the same time, reactive, where keys react to press, ripple, static and FPS, MMO and many other gaming-centric ones. Overall, you should definitely take this keyboard into a serious consideration, and if you ever decide to purchase it, the Razer will ensure long years of usage and an absolute comfort. And finally, at number 1, we have the Razer BlackWidow Chroma V2. If you've liked the previous Razer model, then Razer BlackWidow Chroma V2 would take your breath right away, thanks to its exceptionally aggressive, yet ergonomic design, and its ability to deliver a truly immersive gaming experience. From a design perspective, the BlackWidow Chroma V2 is available in 3 styles, starting as a green, that is tactile and clicky, the orange tactile and silent, which we are currently reviewing, and the yellow linear and silent, so regardless of your choice, each of them is unique in its own way. The orange, tactile and silent one, boasts a sturdy, plastic construction that is finished in matte black, with an illuminated logo that is positioned on the front of the keyboard, while at the bottom there is the magnetic wrist rest, which according to the users, is unbelievably soft, so your gaming marathon can start from the moment you take this keyboard of the box. Moreover, on its side, you will instantly notice the 3.5mm jack and the USB port, so you can connect your headphones right away, which is surely a great thing, since you wouldn't have to use the USB ports of your PC case. At the left of the keyboard, you can also find 5 dedicated keys, of which you can take an advantage, and reprogram them according to your gaming preferences, so you can always reach them easily and be more focused on the game. But now, let's talk about the performance. This keyboard has an N-key rollover, and its switches are really impressive, since they will instantly register every keystroke that you'd make. For your information, the Chroma V2 is RGB as well, so you can personalize the lighting according to your preferences, since all you have to do is just take an advantage of the Razer software. As a proof of how quality this keyboard is, I'd like to mention that this unit has an ultra polling rate of 1000 Hz, so you can't simply go wrong. Another great thing about the Chroma V2 is that it uses the anti-ghosting technology, which means that you can click to up to 10 commands at the same time, and all of the clicks will be accurately captured. To conclude, the Razer BlackWidow Chroma V2 deserves your attention, so give it a try and assure yourself of its quality. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future, and if you have any questions related to these ergonomic keyboards, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.